Why that nigga so happy? Because I meditate. I got good incense that I burn. I drink tea. You feel me? I'm surrounded by the most beautiful goddesses on the planet Earth that are always positive all the time. How can you be mad at anything but the white man? Do you understand what I'm saying? So we got to get rid of that internal anger and hostility inside of our own community. Let's just be tough with the white man. That's why you said we put an event together, it ain't gonna last long. Club gotta close up. We can't come together and have a good time. Because we're so mad and we gotta be the toughest person in the club, we gotta be the toughest person everywhere. We gotta be ice grill everywhere. This is a problem. This is over masculinization. And it's even has bled over to the women. We can't put an organization together because we're so masculine. Who that nigga think he is? A leader? Nigga ain't telling me shit. Show this nigga what this is. That's over masculinization. We can't even give advice. You try to tell me what to do, nigga? That's a problem. But on the white man's job, it's whatever, sir. Whatever you want. But I got to be tough with a nigga. So we have took on the white man's perception of one another. We treat ourselves like the white man sees. When you're around black people, you gotta be tough with them. Like you're not black. Like you ain't from the community. Like you from somewhere else. Do you hear me? You walk into your neighborhood like a white man walking into your neighborhood. This how you gotta be with niggas. But then when you're on the job and you're among white people, you're happy. You're gay. Oh yes you are. You're really gay. Yes sir, whatever you want me to do. You're smiling, all your teeth showing. You ain't got no teeth, you're still smiling at some goddamn crap. Sir. That gotta change. It's okay for us to have love and peace and harmony among one another. It ain't gotta be a tough battle all the time with ourselves. Let's direct all of that energy toward the white man. If you straight and you know it, don't care. It doesn't matter who said it. Contrary to the song that the sister Aisha said, everybody is not gay. So we're not in a world that's full of gay zombies, and we're the only straight person on the planet. So we can stop acting like we have this, this type of paranoid schizophrenia masking itself as homophobic, where we really need some medication for that. On a mental level, on a psychological level. We're uncomfortable. We're uncomfortable. Brother talking to you, he touch you on your shoulder, you say, what, you Eddie Long or something? What's going on? Get your goddamn hands off me. So that was the part I want to go to on the over-masculinization. I mean, that's something that needs to be dealt with. Let's not take this defeminization of the black male to result in more killing and more destruction within our own community. If gay people are so weak and faggoty like people say that they are, gay males, then why are you worried about it? Clearly you have nothing to worry about. Am I correct? Unless you got something to worry about. Those who really straight don't have nothing to worry about. That's great. I don't care what they do. I don't care what they do. I'm not in their bedroom watching gay porn. I don't care. What I care about is black supremacy and building our own community. If I'm getting whooped by the police, I'm not going to ask the person to help me fight the police. Are you gay or straight? Hold up. Wait a minute, officer. Everybody stop. This male right here. Before you help me, I know y'all going to finish whooping my ass. I have to ask this question. I need to freeze everything. Are you gay or straight? You gay? No, don't help me. Okay, y'all finish whooping my ass. It's not going to happen. Whoever going to help and stand up to fight against this goddamn devil at the time of revolution. We got to be roommates. You feel me? But at the time of this revolution, whoever is going to bust a crack their head, come on with it. Even if you wearing pink. You feel me? If you a goddamn cross dresser with a pink dress on, go upside this goddamn cracker's head. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. If you gay, strap a bomb to your gay ass and switch your wrist and waist ass up, you feel me, into the National Guard and blow that goddamn motherfucker off. And I will applaud you. You feel me? I mean, it's really. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. Whoever gonna destroy white supremacy and destroy this devil, bring it on. See? Bring it on. Even with the white man's military, he said, don't ask, don't tell. Because he wants anybody that can fight for European imperialism. Anyone that can fight for white supremacy. Come on with it. They got smart. Because most people don't even want to be in the army. Nobody want to be in the goddamn army. So man, you gay, it don't matter. Shut up. Come on, man, get a gun. You actually want to be here? Just don't tell nobody you're gay. Just quit talking about that gay shit and get that gun. Don't nobody want to be there. So anybody, you gay, retarded, one leg, it's a place in the army for people with one leg. Whatever you want to do. You got 3 balls, 4 titties. Just cover that shit up and put your uniform on. You feel me? It don't matter. Ain't nobody want to fight for white supremacy. Anybody that'll come in. I don't care if you got one eye. Just shoot right with that one eye. So by no means am I establishing a community, where gay people are going to feel comfortable in the community that I'm establishing. But it's 196,940,000 square miles of the planet. It's somebody for everybody to live, no matter what you do. Eat rats, cats, dogs. It's somewhere for you to live. We don't do that over here. We're not eating no rats, cats, and dogs. But wherever we can come together to fight this crap, that's what I'm talking about. We should be able to organize with anybody. Because even these individuals, they talk about, I'm against homosexuals and I'm against them. And as soon as they become on death row and a political prisoner, the first person will be ready to get them out of that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I want all gay people on my campaign to try to get me off death row. To stop. Don't try to get me out. I'd rather die. They don't say that. They lose all that homophobia. Am I right? They say, well, whoever gonna get me the hell up out of here, please do it and do it now. So we should live every day and deal with people all the time like we are in the most tragic situation. You live every day like it's your last. You live every day like it is your worst, and you deal with people like that because you never know when and how you will need them. So you don't burn your bridges with people that can help. Yes, our standards must be projected in the culture that we live by. Everyone that comes among us must have a clear understanding of who we are. Of course. But that doesn't mean that we going out to wherever they're at, imposing anything on them. That's them. That's their reality. So I think that the issue of the over-masculinization has to come to an end. I can understand for those males that have emotional issues because they have been raped or molested by other males, then that's a different problem. That's something they're gonna have to work through. It's gonna take a lot of meditation for them to get past those types of scenarios. They need to work past that too. Because no trauma should color your whole reality. No type of trauma. Because the world isn't trauma. You just had one trauma. So if any trauma covers your reality, it is not a clear perspective of reality. So you need to work past the trauma. Not belittling them or devaluing the tragic situations that have happened to us, but we can't let these things cover our reality. Or we are not viewing things with an enlightened mind. So it's going to be hard for them, but even them, they got to get past that and realize that because that was that situation, that ain't the world. One negative situation is not the world. That was that negative situation. So go beyond the negative situations of what can happen. Let those negative situations color your reality. Because that will cause you to poison the world. and poison those with whom you come in contact with subconsciously. Now you're spreading poison because you can't get past the poison that you have experienced. So it's a challenge even for them to go beyond that. I remember years back, I was building with a male, talking about consciousness and talking about Malcolm X. He invited me to his house, tried to give me some drink and put something in my drink. I refused to drink. I don't drink. First of all, I don't drink. Then after the drink didn't work, he tried to attack me. He tried to come at me. So, he didn't have a chance. But the situation happened. This clearly was a homosexual male that was coming at me. Real talk, real life. So I throw him up off me, and I'm running for the door. He's chasing me. You know what I'm saying? I just slide the hell up out of there. He couldn't catch me. But that one situation did not color my perspective. You understand what I'm saying? On all gay people on the earth. That just was that one sick individual. You know what I'm saying? One sick individual. So we can't let our experience, our negative experiences with negative individuals, color how we see all individuals and see everybody that exists. I was fortunate enough not to do that. I left a negative experience with that person. And I moved on from that. We all gotta do that. Leave our negative experiences right when we experience them. Because if we take them negative experiences with us, they're worse. The effect is worse than the experiences themselves. Now it's been done even more. It's even 10 times worse. Because now we're carrying these negative experiences all through our lives. But now when I was first starting off my conscious movement, building with people and putting my message out, when none of these tough niggas was helping me. It was a lot of black male homosexuals that owned their own businesses and had their own establishment that was supporting the spiritual movement that I had built 10 years ago. They were putting their resources behind it, printing your books, letting them make copies, because they wasn't so over masculinized that they could not help another man. The strange part about it is that those individuals happen to be gay or homosexual. But being willing to help another man do something that is positive, do something that is auspicious and good for our community, that is a good thing. And that is the problem with the over masculinization of the males that are in our society. They won't even help other men build or do anything. Because they over masculinized conscious says, well, you should be doing it yourself. You should do everything by yourself. We should liberate all of Africa. Somehow we should get all the resources ourselves to free all of Africa, to free all black people around the world. Somehow I'm supposed to reach in my pocket and I'm supposed to do all that by myself. You don't need me. You should be able to do it. You're doing it. I mean, that's the over masculinization. That I can't help another man do anything. And if I do, I'm gay. If I help another man with anything. And sisters is with the same over masculinized mentality. Like they cannot help a man do nothing. They cannot help a man build nothing. Man's supposed to do everything for them. They can't get no resources. Yeah, man. Hell, shit, you a man. But you giving resources to the white man. See? You working for the white man's establishment, helping him build his. See, every day, a Chinaman. Every day. Then a black man come to you and say, you want to donate or put some energy and labor and help us establish this black supremacy and spread it. You say, you a man, what you asking a woman for? Tell that to your goddamn boss. See? Ask your boss why he asking a woman to help him. Ask your white boss that. Go to the corporate executive, high CEO, and say, why are you trying to use